Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here. Come at you guys after a nice long nap to give you guys another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch for you guys today. If you enjoyed these Market Watches, make sure to smash that like button. 100 likes would be great. Subscribe if you're not already. We got 4,200 subs, which is awesome. Thank you guys for that milestone. Buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Thank you to all my YouTube channel members. And if you guys want to become a YouTube channel member, it always helps. And if you guys want me to go over any cards in my next market watch or any buyouts, let me know in the comment section below. I always love it when you guys give me cards. And we're just going to get right into this. I opened up a 25th case of 25th yesterday as a live stream. I actually opened up a case of 25th and 22. So if you guys want to see that opening, go check out. It was a live stream though, so it's not a regular video. So I think some of you missed that. These tins, a lot of people are complaining about them, and I kind of understand. Now, we have the Dark Magician at $7 and the Red Eyes at $6. And something I absolutely hate is it was released the same time that the Speed Duel Streets of Battle $8 and Red Eyes $8 were released. Now, I get these are Speed Duel Secret Rares, so they're different and blah, blah, blah. But most players who play Speed Duel also play the TCG or have come from the TCG. Because I know a few people who are like, yeah, I'll play some Speed Duel sometimes, but I'm not playing current format anymore. There are a few people like that, but it's not a crazy amount, right? So I'm kind of wondering why they did this over here and then gave us this. I don't know. I kind of hate that, but Stardust Dragon is $7 as well. I actually think that if you want a Stardust, $7 is quite nice. Can these go even lower? Possibly, but I feel like if they go around 4-3, I am totally game with just buying a stack and just sitting on it. Let's see. We got the $5 for the Black Rose Dragon here, which is not bad. I actually want one of these. It's one of the only cards I wasn't able to pull. $5 on the Armor Master. These were about $4. Now they're about $5. A lot of Edison players want this. A lot of people, especially because Blackwing is like the most popular Edison deck out there, like by far, right? People who are playing Edison, they want to play Blackwing. And having a not only an amazing looking version, but a cheaper alternative, because I think the cheapest version was like a gold at like $12, and sometimes that gold would be like 20 something dollars, right? $5 for a nice looking version. It's great. Cyber Dragon didn't get to pull this either. Exodia at $4. You know, it's cool, but we again imagine if you got the Starlight out of Crystal's Revenge and then you saw that in the 25th tins. Neos at $5, $2, $2. The rest of this is just cheap. I think the Rainbow Dragon is quite nice, actually, if I had to say. Even the Utopia at $1 is cool. And then the rest of this is just, yeah, you have your garbage right here. But hey, at least this is holding $1. Now let's actually see what the case is looking like. Now, the most expensive card is $13, $14. The tins have not released yet. Yet the most expensive card is give or take 60% of what the tin you're buying one tin worth. That is just pathetic. That's why people are upset about these tins. Yes, are they good because you can get some of the cards early? Sure, but people have to remember that Konami's going to hit these cards in like a month and a half, right? They're probably going to hit a Magna Hut to one, something like that. And play a lot of players, because of that are competitive, that were like, oh, I gotta get this card no matter what, bought the originals at like ridiculous prices. 25th $13 on Lubelli. Now Fenrir, $12. Same thing applies. A lot of people just bit the bullet and got the ultras, and then we got the ultis, and people are paying 60 to 70 for ultis, and now because we've had the ultis around for so long, they're about $30 for an ultimate rare. If the ultis are $30, and this is going to be one of the most expensive cards in the set, it's not going to surpass 20. Okay? $12 for your secrets. Cool. Regulus is at 9s. I think that's actually really fair. That's like, wow, okay, that's where I expect it to actually be. Illusions at about 7. Also, remember, this is pre-sale. I think if you wait till Friday, Saturday, you're going to see a lot of these cards. Like, you're going to see Illusions probably at 5, right? Even though 7's good, I think you're going to see them cheaper because then everyone could list them. Because if you guys don't know, a lot of sellers cannot list on pre-sale. Like, for example, I cannot list on pre-sale, if you guys do not know. So, you have to wait till Thursday at 12. Well, technically Friday, but basically midnight tonight in order to do so. So you're going to see another surge of sellers. Now, Lonely Labyrinth of Silver Castle. This card is short print, as I believe. And I have to admit, when I looked at this card, this is absolutely gorgeous. I want one copy for myself for sure. $6. It's a one-of. Definitely, if you have this, even though it's a short print, it's not going to save itself from going low. Definitely go sell that. Ladies at about 5 to 6. They're not bad either. Blazing Cartesius at 6s. I told people it's going to be 5, 6. Runics are very overprint from what I've seen. $6. Gurus at about 6. This is like the only pre-sale card I think I told people to get at like $4. I did not pull any Jets out of one case. $4. Maybe it's short. I believe it's shorted. I think you could hold about $3. Not bad. If it goes down to like $1, it's not a bad card to get as a penny stock. Magna Hut's at $4. I mean, it's fine. Huggins at 3s. Ariana's at 3s. Fountains at 3s. Starfrost at 3s. Magic Rebo is a cool thing at $2. Wrights at 3s. Again, they reprinted this as a secret, or like what, twice in the last, like very few months. Maybe it was just the one time, but why would they reprint this card as a secret rare when we literally just got it? Martha's at 2, Psychic Again, Plunger's at 2, amazing reprint, $2 for that. And the rest of the set, I mean, it's very cheap. You know what I mean? Like, we got a lot of these cheaper cards that you want here. Oh, yeah, Camelot released. I don't even know if I pull one of those or not. Exo Sisters are short prints, so if you want your Exo Sisters, hey, you're paying, like, let's say $4 for your set of packs. It could go to $1, but it could go to $3. If you want your Exo Sisters, just go grab them right now. They're as cheap as they could be. You can play Scareclaw for very cheap, so if that's a deck that was interesting to you, and it is actually really good, I'd go ahead and get it, for sure. And then, yeah, I can't really talk about the rest of this set. The rest of this set is just pennies on the dollar. Overall, I mean, they just didn't do a great job with it. Triple Tactics Thrust Ultimate Rare. These are about 83, 88. I told people this is going to be around 70, 75 on a good day, about 90-ish on a bad day. So seeing at 82 to 90, that's kind of where it is. Now we still have this card in circulation. We know one of the ultis in OTS pack 23, one of them being Enemy Controller, something that I actually will scream if I pull it, because if you guys don't know, that's a card I actually want. By the way, I love how he has a little axe in his hand from Thrust. I don't know, I really like that. I love the aesthetic of this card. If you guys want this card, I would personally, if you guys have been waiting to pull the trigger, hey, you're probably going to be paying 80s. It's a very hot card. Even the secret thrusts are about 68, 70, which is so shocking because I told people to get rid of this at 60. If you have this card, get rid of it and get the ultis. Would not mess with the secrets with the 10-foot pole here. Triple Tactics. Now, I want to look at regular secrets. Now, if we go without photos, by the way, very quickly, if you're wondering, hey, why does he are the sellers and the listings so wide? I didn't do that. That's just part of the update. $38 going up to $40. Not bad for an OG secret, honestly. I definitely could see this card going towards $60 to $80. Back again, it is Rise of the Duels card. Very hard to get because those printings are kind of extinct. The issue is that it's main phase, and a lot of people would rather play like 3 thrust and 1 talent / 2 thrust, 1 talent. I think the days of playing a set of talents is over, especially because when you have this card in your hand and your opponent activates something on draw, standby, battle, and end phase, and everything but main phase 1 and 2, you kind of want to shoot yourself in the foot. Now, the other versions right here, man, have to go without photos, janitor it up, as they say. $17 here for your ultras. Okay, that's fine. Effect Veiler normal ultras. Now these are about for your unlimiteds, about $10 here. It's not bad for an unlimited Veiler at all. First edge, you got, oh no, that's Italian, 22 going up to 30, 35. I always told people, like, for months to get their copies at about 10 to $12, and if you did a good job, you made some money, you tripled your money. If not, hey, this is especially if formats with like that are post-rev or higher get more popular, people are going to want the OG print. $30 is where it's going to be. I don't think it's going to go lower anytime soon. I actually want to look at one card here. How's Big Welcome Labyrinth doing? Yeah, about 12s, 15s. Huh, so maybe it just peaked. I thought I would when I was selling these at about 11, 12. That hey, I probably sold them a lot earlier, not maybe a little bit earlier only. So that's not bad. Ultis are not actually that bad here. Lightly played are about 124. Okay. Near mints are about 170, with first editions being 224. Okay. And then near mints being about 285. All right. Well, that is a lot better than the 350 it was. Unlimited's definitely got a little cheaper from what I've seen, but still a really expensive card. You got the Starlights at about 400 here. Well, never mind. You got them mostly at, man, about $600 here, which, while Starlight I thought would be a K by now, and it went towards 1,000, went towards 900, then just dropped back down. I think one of the bigger issues is that who knows when we'll see this as a promo of some kind. Like, I am at the point where maybe it's because they're doing it for 25th, and they're like, oh, well, we'll bring normal Starlights back, and then, this and that, and a bag of chips, but I just think that Starlight rares aren't worth getting right now. There's just too much high rarity out there that they keep printing and reprinting. I think Monsters Revenge, seeing the reprint of Zeus and then IP, some other cards, just really told the player base that you think you can invest in this card game. You really can't unless you're looking old school or Edison, right? And that I hate that. I really do, right? I've cut my want list for high rarity has been cut in half, over half, to be honest with you here, because I'm just like, well, if I spent say X amount of money on this and then I lose a couple $100 because Konami decides to reprint this as a quarter century or some type of Starlight Prismatic promo, I'm gonna just get really angry, right? And I know a lot of collectors who have been angry about the sets recently. Hence why you see a lot of the higher rarity singles as low as they are. It kind of, I mean, I don't know how to say it. Konami cheated us, and it sucks. Phantasme's Secret Rare. Now, these are actually getting, okay, we're going to go without photos. These are actually getting bought out here. Near mints for verified are about $26 for your first sets, going up to 30. With light plays, offering a few cheaper copies. The ultras going up to about $7.45, $10 for your Phantasmes, going up to 20 actually, which is really insane when you think about it, because like at that point, wouldn't you rather have the secrets? Now, what's going to also shock you is these supers at $8, $10 for these supers. Why would you get? I told people to get the ultras at $1. If you did, I told people at 4 or 5, hey, you made some money, could go higher though. I told people this was a great penny stock. But you might have to wait a few years or less, something along those lines. Well, we're about roughly 2 years later. If you got a fat stack of these, because I told you get hand jobs when they're not seeing play, because that's when they're at their lowest, and then sell them when they're high. Buy low, sell high. If you got, say, like a stack of these, I remember I said, honestly, you could just put like $20, $30 into getting like dollars of these and just see where it goes. Well, seeing how your money went 10 times, if you got that 20 copies I told you, you're looking at roughly 170, because let's say they stabilize at 7/8, 160 to $200, right? That's really, really good. Titles, these are also getting bought out. $8 for lightly played here. Your mints are about $9 to $10. Can this card come back? Probably. Oh, I thought I had a Redux here. Did I have Redux? Huh. I at least had the rare too. Well, view all versions here before we get into that buyout right there. Rares are about $4 or $5 here. It's not bad. I actually think that Redux is easily the strongest one right now. I think the Reborn is just absolutely crazy. All right, Redux here. These are about $4, $5 here for your secrets. Rares are roughly, but you got some for $1.50 there. Twos. I actually think the rares $1.52. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Fiendish Rhino, super rare from OTS, is also bought out. Now, this card is used in a lot of types of Fiend decks. You could think Dark World. You could think like old school Burning Abyss is the first thing I always think about. when I see this card, or older best. $18, $23. Now, I always told people at $4 to $5 you could grab this, but since it's so old, Konami could just throw an Ultra and it goes to the past at any point. So I was like, maybe not. And I guess that was the wrong choice because Supers are $16, $18 now. Now, I always like to actually highlight when I'm wrong. It doesn't happen often. Okay, the cockiness is going to stop for a second, but, I always like to be like, oh, I'm wrong, and try to figure out why, as well as, kind of own up to it. I don't like to always say, oh, well, I was right this, I was right that, right? Or like ignoring if I was wrong about the card, because sometimes I'm wrong. It happens once in a while. I'm not a financial advisor. Now the rares here, these are $5 going up to $6, $10, with the commons from Lair of Darkness structure deck being, okay, we got damage here, $5. And then you got like Germans and Italians for a little cheaper. So if you have this card, like you probably have the bulk version at least, you're sitting on a lot of money for a bulk card. Blackwing, Sirocco the Dawn, Turtle Pack Booster 4. These are $90 going up to $163. People want their high rarity Edison. This card dropped like a rock when it got reprinted and just went right back up. Personally, is this worth it? Absolutely not. I think if you're gonna spend 150 something on a card, you should go extra deck high rarity. Like, instead of spending 150 here, you could go like, and this is just for like Edison stuff. You could get the ultis at 80 right here, right? You could get, let's see, a Colossal Fighter, right? That, and I'm just giving you guys examples. Wow, this is bought out like as well. Wow. 8 listings, and let's call it, well, you know what? Let's go without photos and near mint. So 5 listings, really, because 160, 120, right? You could get Colossal Fighter ulti. There's a lot of other cards you can get. Sirocco the Dawn, not it. You could get this Legendary Collection 5Ds. It also looks a lot better for like $2, which is really nice. Or the reprint, that's like 25 cents. The Value Ultra Rares. I actually like playing Value Turbo, by the way. 12 first sets are like 17, going up to $20 roughly here if we go near mint. First sets are about 26. Cool. A lot of money for a value, but it's an OG. It's the OG version. Ultra ultis are about 63. Okay, first sets are roughly 121, 150. I mean, they're going back up there. 239. Oh man, I actually am lucky. I still have my 2 ulti value. And I'm hopefully getting my 3rd off a good guy, friend of mine, just because, and which is like, the only reason I ended up getting a 2nd one for like a big steal, and my friend has the 3rd. That's like the only reason I'm playing ultis, which is funny. I actually was going to keep my 1 ulti in my binder just for a collection sake, and play the secret rares, which are 40 cents. Again, very good penny stock here. I actually want to look at Crystal's Revenge here. See a little bit here. Also, if you guys want to leave a like if you guys enjoyed and subscribe, that'd be wonderful. 100 likes would make my day. Now we're gonna go without photos. 360 on the Exodia. This card used to be 600 upward plus now, but it always stabilized around 5 to 600. You drop to about 360. This dropped as well. This is something I axed off my list. Savage at 144 is actually pretty good as well. Super Poly, I mean, it got another quarter century. Like, this was so weird to me why they reprinted this card as a quarter century, and when we have the Starlight Rare and one of a set that was very recent. Yadas at 88 are cool. Like, this is what I mean. I actually thought this was not bad. I didn't say to go grab it, but I didn't think that the value would plummet as quick as it does. Like, nobody's gonna buy this when we have the other version at $5. Like, no reason. Access at 30, which is actually pretty good if you get for a reprint access. These are 8s to 9s. I always hope you'll get these around 5, 6. 7s on the Savages. Clockwork Knight at 7. F-Zero's at 6. Celine's at 4. Chaos Space at 2. Something I think that might also see the hit on the list. It is possible. Fusion Destiny's at $2. What else do we have here that's some value? Dollar. Getting the Toon stuff at cheap's good. Dollar on the end. Shuffle's actually quite nice. The rest of the set is penny stonks. I actually remember telling people to get a ton of these because even though this card got reprinted as a ultra and like 3 different colors, those versions actually go up to $10 to $11, and they debuted around $1, Well, these are about, 40 cents here, 21 cents. We got a nice little wall there. I don't know why people are, but people are buying these in mass at least. I mean, in September alone, I mean, people are buying a lot of these, but I think a lot of people who want this card have already kind of cashed in on it. Definitely a card I think could go up probably 2025. Like a lot of these cards, I just look at them like, well, it's kind of a weird habit I have, but I kind of want to explain this, right? Instead of just gloss over it. When you get cards that are going to go up in value, they could go up in value in like 3 years, but the normal player's not going to want to wait 3 years. And I don't blame them, right? But when you do this often and you do it like quite a lot, like you're getting rid of cards, say you got in like 2020, 2021, now, around 2023, 2024, and you're like, oh, look at this cool little, huge stock I have that I could just get rid of, a few years later, and then you keep like doing that, it kind of just feels like a habit in a way. Plus, and when I say like a good stack of these, I mean you could put like 6, $7 in. If it becomes a money card, hey, you got it. If not, it's 6, $7. Could go up to $1 at least, and you could trade it off. Black Whirlwind, another great Edison card at like $10 here. Like that's another card that is gonna keep on going up here. Second page, these go up to $2, but that's, oh no, it says English. Okay, cool. That's not bad either. And these are selling like hotcakes here. As you guys see, very good card to actually go ahead and grab. For your Black Wings. Quem the Virtuous, $21, going up to 24. This card didn't get reprinted in the tins because Cyberstorm access is too early. I was actually talking to a friend. He's like, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh players have short-term memory. Everyone was disappointed that Guiding Quem wasn't in the tins. I'm like, didn't they just give us Cyberstorm access like not that long ago, like 4 months ago maybe? Yeah, they did. I'm like, okay. Albion is about $9. Expect that to go up a little more, as well as, where's the other card? Grand. Okay, they're not gonna show it to me here. Grand. There we go. Expect this card to go up as well. It's already kind of going up here. Near mints are about 9, going up to $10. So expect this card to go up as well. And then Battling Boxer King Dempsey. Now, if this card's special summon, you take a level lower fire warrior monster or Battling Boxer card, add to your hand or send it to graveyard. So it's a foolish/add for Infernoble and a lot of other cards. And it's whenever it's special summon. Now it's once per turn, right? But it's still really, really good. It can also kind of protect what's called it protects with targeting Battling Boxers, which is like, okay, they knew that the best effect is like right here, but man, they could say target or destruction, right? Kind of odd. $4 here. I feel like they could have designed the last part of this card a little better, and it would have been just as broken, but just a little more useful. Again, this is the kind of card where I would just be looking at it to maybe invest in, just because what if once we see combos and lists with this card, it's going to be quite good. With that being said, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. Let me know what I'm going over in the comment section on my next market watch. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.